Hello everyone, my name is Ryan Cam, and by the time I'm posting this, it is April 30th. We are officially at the close of the first quarter of 2022. No, I can't believe it either. But I wanted to review this movie for quite some time, but I just never had the chance to. But since this is a pretty light week for new releases, I thought this was as perfect time as any to talk about what I think is one of the best movies of the year so far that no one's really talked about. It's Kimi. This was directed by Steven Soderbergh. We all know who he is from movies like the Ocean's trilogy and Logan Lucky. And it starred Zoe Kravitz, and this is an HBO Max exclusive. It tells the story of a woman named Angela, played by Kravitz. She works for let's just say like a non-union, legally distinct Amazon. With one of those devices in the movie, it's called Kimi, but it's basically Alexa. She's one of those types that goes in on the back end and edits the Kimi to understand certain questions if the Kimi doesn't have answers for it. While she's doing her work one night, she becomes convinced that she has heard some very disturbing audio on one of the devices. And when she brings it up to her corporate overlords, she inadvertently becomes a target. I've brought it up in several different places, but one of my favorite movies of all time is Logan Lucky from Soderbergh in 2017. I watch the movie at least once or twice a year. It is insanely quotable. I love that movie to pieces. I've seen the Ocean's movies, but I know Soderbergh more for Logan Lucky than anything else. So whenever Soderbergh has a new movie coming out, I always try and go out of my way to see it. And that goes double for Kimi. Reading the premise and knowing that it was Soderbergh, I was like, yeah, I gotta watch that. And so I did. And I'm honestly a little sad that this movie hasn't been talked about a lot more, because it is fantastic. Firstly, Zoe Kravitz is just great in this. She's pretty much the only person you see on screen for like 90% of the time, and you see her talking to various people like working in the company, talking to a hacker friend, looking across the street, like talking to other people through basically video chat. And Kravitz did a great job with pretty much all of it. Her character is agoraphobic, and that combined with the movie acknowledges COVID, it makes for a very tense experience because, she pretty much just hates being outside. Especially, like COVID aside, she hates being outside. So knowing that she has to basically smuggle this information outside and take it to certain places, it's honestly pretty tense. There's a scene where she literally gears up to go outside. She's got her mask, she's sanitized her hands, she's got her keys. She's literally at the door with the key literally at the lock, and she just stands there and is and then she finally puts it in and opens the door. And it is wow, I didn't think I would ever be nervous to see anyone go outside their own home, but here it is. Kravitz was also in The Batman, which came out a couple weeks after Kimi, and I feel like this has been under the radar, especially this performance, but definitely check out this Kravitz one. Zoe Kravitz just pretty much crushed this first quarter. I also love how efficient this movie is. This movie is literally 90 minutes long. It's an hour and 29 minutes, so 89. And so Soderbergh gets a lot done in a short amount of time. You learn about Angela's agoraphobia, you learn about hintings at abuse, or her being in an abusive relationship, but it's more implied than anything else, and I think that was implied very well. This movie was actually written by David Kepp. I mean, if you look at his IMDb, you will take a guess to see some of the stuff that he's written. The dude's done a thing or two. And David Kepp did a great job here. Considering the fact that this revolves around tech, and it involves people wearing masks and being very covert, when I was watching this, I was thinking to myself, this is probably as close to a Watch Dogs movie as we will probably ever get. And I'm here for it. I'm going to give this movie an amazing grade. This is hands down a hidden gem for 2022. I highly recommend you all check it out if you have not. If I had to compare this movie to anything, it would probably be a more modern version of Rear Window. No, not Disturbia, but Disturbia is good. No, a more modern version of Rear Window. There's definitely some tributes here, that's all I'm saying. But if you have seen this movie, what did you think about it? Leave your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to read what you have to say about it. And if you like this video, please be sure to leave a like, comment your thoughts down below. And if you like this video and you want to see more like it, hit the subscribe button and click the bell to allow notifications. That way when a new video drops, you'll be the first to know about it. My name is Ryan Cam, and I'll see you in the next one.